Hello and welcome back. This is the second part of this tire tutorial. If you didn't look up the first part, I recommend that you check it out and then come back. So at the first part we left with this problem here, and this is caused because we turned this bend too much. It's kind of overlapping the first time part goes one time under the other. So we can take this off and it does like do we see now it goes a little bit under. Okay, let's set the deferred disabled and we maybe see better. So like this, at some point those vertices merge. So why is that? It is because as we did this part, we start here with this part and we measure this distance, and then we use that distance for this clone operator, which makes this part. So the distance is here. It's use it here, count and distance. So we get this length, but as this clone operator, as we use it straight, if we make it like 2 here, so as we see, the number of clones is 2, but we have 3 parts there. So there's always one part more than there is number of clones, because it's the number of clones, not the total parts. So what we have to do is we have to add 1 here to the count. So math operator and then 1. So now it is fixed. As we are here, I like to add an expression node here just for fun. You can skip this because this is fully working, but it just makes it nicer than schematic view. It's much less noodles and stuff. So what we do here is let's take this here and add it to input 1, and this here to input B, this here to input C, and let's add a comment node so we can get the output. It's nothing meaningful because we didn't do anything. It's A plus B, but we don't need that, or we have to figure out what we actually need. Let's get some values here. Also, it's easier to debug if our code is working. So let's add that also there, and then maybe one more. So let's figure out what we need. First we need this plus 1. So let's make here it's plus 1. What we add is because these two are the same, so we add the C to it, and then we add this B also, then we multiply it by B. But this apparent doesn't work yet. Yes, it's a wrong answer because we have to add these. Let me check the word because I forgot. So the word I was looking for is parentheses. so that symbol. But now I messed up something. We don't need that there. That there we c plus 1 to the parentheses, so it will plus to the add operation first. So yes, now we have output 1 plus 7 here, and it's same as it here. So after that we have to divide this output input A with the result of that operation. So does it work? 100, then I think we have to add parent is also there. Okay. So now we have the right answer, and then we have to multiply it by 316. So now, yes, we have the same answer here and here. So then we can change this there, remove this, and remove all this, and get it here. So this kind of stuff makes it makes these assemblies much more cleaner. You don't have to do this, but it's a nice trick. So now that's fixed, we could do some modeling. Make this base part looking, do something for it. So let's hide this first. I don't know, I make it a wireframe. It's better for it, but we can also hide it all together, and then add some clones there. That's good for me. I'll add a locator here now for the controls at this point. So Shift 4, I have Shift 4 for my show and hide locators. It's not the default shortcut. And this is a Terra quick locators, very useful free kit. Let's do that. Yellow maybe for controls. Violet. Purple. Okay, and let's take this value here and drop it here. Bind to user channel. Okay, and it goes to 0. Default value. That's good. And then number of clones. Okay, now we have yes, that's a user channels in mini properties nowadays. It's a good thing. Yes. So back to this basic part. Let's look what we want to do for it. Let's move this bit up so we get I want to have this shape around here. I think it could be there. Maybe I drop down, move this up, and activate this symmetry is good idea, but it's wrong. We need a set and activate it. Now it's symmetry. I find this bit annoying with the advanced viewport selections aren't showing up very well, and if you can help it by setting the line anti-aliasing up, enable the line anti-aliasing, but it then makes things like this isn't looking good, this wireframe here. So I'll keep the anti-aliasing activate, so it's selections we will see the selections better. So let's hide that for a while. I'll check, I'll move this up and maybe I make it all a bit wider and take this back a bit. Okay, that's good enough for me, not yet. So what we could do now, I'll take this one bit better topology here. So now we have, I think this is a good line to have here. We have triangles, we get rid of them like this. Okay, that's fine for me. Maybe I make this a bit rounder. Also here, how it looks there. Still looking good. Okay. Let's add one loop here and other here, and this we're going to, I will use a linear align, but I will deactivate symmetry before because it doesn't work with symmetry. I don't know, you can find linear align, it's not sure where it is. So it's here under deform, radial and linear align. Maybe there could be better place for those. Chick. I like that one, not. So let's move and then activate back to symmetry. Quite often I forgot it. So in here we can use actually this edge relax, and we have some very strange values. So does it? Yeah, now it has kind of, I want to have it around here and sharp in the top and the corners. Now it has a bit of that. So let's do some procedural stuff for next, or should we add materials? I'll add some fall-offs. So what I want to do here is that as I add modifiers and operators for this part, I don't want to add them straight to that. I could do it like this at a stack, and then I'll add a transform effector. But if we go here, no, it's not there. You have to add transform effector via this add to schematic menu. So let's add a transform effector, and for this we add a fall off, linear fall off, and we find it linear fall off. Okay, it goes here, and can we see it? No, we have to show locators. It's going to x-axis, and let's change the range a bit. I will let's zero this place. No, that, zero that. It's back in the center. So we will take this range procedurally dynamic, but I will just show you something first. So if we move it like this, yes, it's working a bit like it should work. Let's make it open in editor. This one, oh, it's huge. So at the fall of it, linear fall off with some curves, so we can twist it, but there's nothing happening yet. Nothing very good, because there's not enough geometry here. So what we like to do is add some edge loops. So we could, and I can do it first like this. I'll edit this base mesh, but I rather do it procedurally. So I'll add an operator here, loops. No, I'll add it. Let's see what happens. It's a mess because we don't have selection for it, and I think I want to add it before the transform. But to select the right geometry for it, I'll take this part, and I'll take this edge, and I'll add a selection set for it. So name it loop slice 1. Okay, now we have selection set, and then we add here, we add selection operator and select by selection set, and from there we take the selection, but we don't have it. And this is because if I, for example, move it, so procedural meshes cannot be edited with traditional modeling tools. So this is a procedural mesh, and as I assign it to selection set for it, it didn't take that. So now I will take this base mesh and make a new mesh item. So I'll have to go that mode, select the base mesh, copy it, let's cut it and move it here. So now we have it in separate mesh, and then we add merge mesh operator to this stack, and we merge this new base mesh from here. And let's rename this mob. I added this small script that I can add names and suffix fast, and then this one will be base part source. So now we can edit this. It's easier to select it as it's in a own item, so we don't, if it's in the this item that is connected to stack straight, we have to always use this select base mesh. But when it's here, we can just select stuff and start to edit. So now we add that selection set there, new set, loop slice 1, okay, and then we go here, and yes, it is there. So click here. Do we have working stuff or not? We have to, let's show the wireframes. Yes, I think we have, because there is a wireframe there. So it's add stuff there. Now we can add more geometry there where we need it. Okay. As we are here, I think I'll make same thing for here. So new set, and this set is a loop slice 2, and I can duplicate this operation, or can I? Oh yes, it duplicated, but loop slice 2, okay. We can now, yes, it we have geometry also there, which will be useful at some point, I think. So one problem we have is that our mesh isn't matching anymore. That is because our transform effector, it twists this part, and it should not do that. So I'm not sure. We could use just we could fix it by adjusting this we have to open in editor, make that constant. Now it works better, but there's some problem. Why there is that one that doesn't work? Maybe fix it later. So this is kind of easy way to fix it, but it's a bit ugly one. Not ugly, but it's not dynamic, because if we change this length here, if we change this here, it doesn't work all the way. So we could take this vertex and bind the Bind the place of this fall off to that vertex, but I don't know, I'm not going to do because I think it's a bit too much. So we can also just eyeball it. What we have forgot to do is to adduce this range. We take this range and then we use messinfo, which we have here already. Let's take off this stuff. Size, we need the size and range. So it says X and range. Okay, now it's now it's in the right place approximately. Maybe I'll do it anyways. So if we have mesh data arrow, we take this one, we use the same stuff that we used it before. So this is our item and position arrow, input arrow. What does it give? I don't know, because we have to. Yeah, we have already this, so we can. We could actually. We could use actually this. We take arrow element by index. Do we have one? Arrow element by index, so we can take this arrow and we get output. Does it? No, we cannot see anything. It can be 0, so we use arrow print. This is from a kit. The next thing we take, this is HarryKit from HarryKit by Stephen Hill. We can take this arrow and then we can see what it contains. So we see we have this arrow has the position of the one of the, as we have two positions here, and this takes the one of those positions, arrow element, one index from that position arrow, and out, and then we have that this is the position, and we can then with that we can use vector 3 something. Let's look. Sorry if this is time. I think it's this vector to vector 3. Not sure. Oh no, it's not that. It's vector 3 to vector. Is there such a thing? Yes, here. So if we take this, now we can have this vector x and yes, this we don't need this, but it's very useful when working with arrows. We can delete that. So this X is our this position 40 fall off, so we can remove it from here, but I don't know. I think we have to do it because if we take it from here, it won't work because it's like backwards. There will be modifier dependency look. So let's take this down here, down here, down here. Chick chick. Measure distance. That is something we don't need. We take this position arrow, one position from that position arrow, and then we have it here like a vector tree. And okay, I'll remove that and add it back here. And where did we need it? We need it with this fall off, and its position X will be same as this. Did it work? So yes, now it's in the place. So when it deforms this this part, it won't deform the part that is that should stay as it is to be symmetrical. And then we can also take this out from now, drag this here, so the length is and we have to multiply it by 2, so the length matches also. So now we have it in the as we like to have it. Let's continue. This was a bit of step because I didn't plan to do this, but I think it's a quite nice solution. It's always better to do things over complicated. And now we can play a little with this. Now it's we can add the full length there. Yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. And actually, I should look the reference because I don't know which direction they are going. Those this looks nice because it's going. It's very tweaked. So let's get this. So with the curve, we graph editor, we can change the profile, and with this we can move it to adjust the amount. So let's we have to add item channel pop over. So next step is to add some material for the sake of the visuals. We can hide that. That could be moved. Is it okay to move it? No, it's not okay to move it. Now I think it's okay to move it. But it's really slow to move it. Yeah, this is because if we model this more, it's easier to model when it's not overlapping with the final geometry. So some materials we shall adjust is this. Chick, 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 chick. Take this rubber. Is it assigned there? Okay, yes, it's good. I don't know these values if they are good or bad. So that was it. And what I want to do is F6, I want to add an environment to get some nice reflections. Indoor, let's take this industrial, for example. Add environment so it won't replace it, but it which one? I think they are same. I'll remove this, delete it. I don't know, maybe the other one is blurred or something. Visible to camera. I wanna see what's happening. Why there's the two environments. This one is blurred, so I'll keep the blurred one. It's nicer for the reflections. Sorry if I speak too slow, too quiet. It's time to time like that when you're thinking what you're doing. So let's get this on the track again. Visible to camera, no. So now we should have some nice reflection, but I don't know. Let's check out I have this is my own settings for viewport because I find this quite intrusive, quite a mess for now. So this is too much. I think wireframe, lightning default and scanner plus gene plus environment. So now we have nicer lightning. I'll check out what's it takes some time to load. Okay, full. This is also slow stuff. So let's see if there's any. Let's see if there's any reflections going on. Yes, there's some nice reflections maybe. So let's add that back to there, and then we take some textures. Not that kit. This is a Richard Jott modular textural layer pack. Let's make it a bit smaller. Some. I'll take some smears. Doc has something to say. I'll take this one, for example, and this one and this one. Okay, hide it. Let's put it diffuse color. Does it have any effect? I don't know. I just use this, change this to triplanar, which is a new feature, so it's nice feature which simplifies things. So now we see the I think it's a bit too big maybe. Now it has I forgot that new way to input things, so now it's 250 millimeters, but I forgot to apply it to all. So I don't know, we can also actually scale this, like, no we can. Yes we can. I quite often forgot that one. Okay, it's a bit repetitive. repetitive, but I'll add the other texture over it. I'll change it diffuse 2 for a while and use the triplanar for it. Triplanar, okay, it's here. So if we set this to difference, for example, it gives nice. Now it's going like not repeating much, and let's turn it a bit, rotate, maybe some random rotation and bit smaller, so that might work. Maybe a bit bigger. No, it's 800 meters again, always the same. And now it's quite random and not repetitive. Roughness, I have these hotkeys. I hit air, not there. Air, I get the texture layer effect to roughness. But I think I duplicated for some reason. So let's make this, for example, subtract. Okay. And this difference, and then we can use the base setting here. Too much. Oh, maybe that is nice. Oh, now there's some nice texturing going on. And it's a bit dark, so I add a light also. So what's happening? I don't know. Is that first thing is that I don't have lights on. So now we have some light there. Or do we have? It's there. How it did move there? I'll add a target for it is the tire bend and set target. So now we can move it. What happens if we turn off the light? Yes, the light stays on. So let's add some more follows here. I wanna have shape that goes like, lift this up so we have round shape here. Let's do that. Maybe the tire could be a bit darker. That's good. These colors can be adjusted, like if we have like green color, there's a alt, it's for hue, I don't know how to say it. Control is for this hue, and alt is for saturation, and shift is for the brightness. Okay, maybe a bit more like this so we can still see the wireframe. Let's hide this panel there and go back to the schematic view. Schematic or schematic, I don't know. So let's see. We want to lift the part up there. So I'll take this everything down a bit. Check. Give some room. Actually, this can be here. So let's duplicate this and hope it doesn't break anything. No, it didn't. It still stays somehow. It's still working. And while we are here, we can let's first zero this, and with this wonderful kit we add some customization to this locator, so we can see it's for moving in z-axis. So let's make it blue and use same here. Okay, now it's blue, and this we want to have y-axis and smaller, and it's green. If we move it upwards now, I think it does something. Yes, it does. But does it break it? Yes, it does. So we don't have anything for this. We have to take this reins and plug it in this reins. So we have it here, and then look at the graph. This is not good, apparently. I think it's more like something like this. And now if we move it up, let's see what happens. Yes, it's looking much better. Oh. So next thing we could do is to add some holes here, or make this tire this bulge shape here. So let's I'll do that first. Let's oh, wrong. Let's drop it down a bit. Okay, we have more. I think I will. This should be a straight line. One linear line. Okay. And I'll add edge there, but not so much. Like this. Actually, this one is too linear. So if we move it, we can have this kind of. It doesn't actually. Or this straight. I don't know. Doesn't. Oh, it's let's flatten it up. Now it looks nicer in my opinion. Yeah, I like this kind of little detail here. Okay, now we have it there. Maybe sharpen a bit those. Yes, it makes it more interesting. If I move this, I can move it in this direction. I can't move it. If I move it that way, it's bad because then I lose the symmetry, modeling symmetry. Okay, so the bulge here or something else. One thing I want to do is I wanna add a little hole. Oh, what did I do? Too much. Let's hide those locators. So let's what? This is a bit strange. I put a pause. Not sure what was the problem because it dropped at the bevel tool when I did the bevel. So I wanna add this kind of hole here, maybe another one to the side. But I think I will do that also procedurally afterwards, like in a this stack, like we did loop slice. But before that, I'll add at least one loop here. I don't know. Am I adding too many loops? Maybe. Because and we need a loop here. No, it's going wrong way. Now it's looking sharper. Now we do that bulge here. We need a not sure what would be the best approach for it. Maybe if I use transform effector, I need to think about it. So what I will do is add that transform effector that will create the bulge. I don't know how to say it. So I check it is a bulge according to YouTube videos. Bulge. So at this bulge here and let's see. We are in this stack, so I'll think we will. Think we can add it in the bottom. So a transform effector there. So we go here. But the thing I'm not sure about is that if I use a scale or I think I use a scale for it. So we scale it in X direction, let's say. If we make it smaller, then it's easier. So it could be like 80%, like this. And then you fall off to ease it out. So we need a linear fall off. let's go there, linear fall off, and add it here, and everything breaks down for some reason. It's because it's pointing wrong direction. Yes, it should be in that direction, and let's range. No, it's not actually that direction, it's actually this direction, and we need some information now, but where? We need to add, as this is the part, this is the deformed part, and we need this is the low part. We need bounding box y minimum and y size. So then we have this, then we can have this fall off in right place and right size. So mesh info, not that one, sorry, mesh info, and we get this mesh here, and again remove the stuff we don't need. We can remove these two, and we get range. What? We have range already, so we have position y. So size should be the range. It looks quite right, and position y is bounding box minimum y. So now we had it in wrong place, right place, sorry, wrong place. And if we, can we see this operation? Okay, yes, it's scaling it. Let's there's too much stuff I don't wanna see. I don't need that. Maybe I don't need either that. We can see it from the final result what it is, and open this no, that goes wrong way. Open in editor. So that 100%. So now there's some kind of bulge and barge. It's not easy to pronounce English when you are Finnish. So now we have maybe nice bulge there. So what we can do, we can add a nice little shape for it. Let's yellow is nice. One thing I'm not so fan of is that these locator shapes, they also get scaled. I would prefer them to keep their like appearance. They should, I would like to see them round, even though the locator is scaled. So now we can test if we scale it more, it gets more round, and less it gets less round. 85 may be nice. So I think we are almost there. What I want to do, I don't like that shape, show much. Where was it? It was here, not loop slide, it was this transform and linear fall off. I don't know, maybe it would be good to give some names for these two, at least when you come back like 2 years after you have made it. You will appreciate if you have some names there. So yes, it's looking quite nice in my opinion. Let's add some. So let's add the final bevels, and I think it's ready then. So that might be good. We can also look here. So one I will show it a bit later. So if I make this here, we can look here, and it goes like under there, and it's not very nice if it does that. So let's undo it. This is one reason I'd like to do it in afterwards with the mess-ups. Another is this shape stays quite simple, so it's easy to edit it more you do procedurally. So we add a selection set as we did earlier, and name this bevel side, or maybe side bevel, I don't know, bevel side. Okay, and here we add operation polygon bevel. It's there, and selection, we use selection set. Let's take that. Connect it. Polygon. Did I say this is a selectioner kit, which is nice, and then take this. Oh yes, now we have it there. Let's make it other way. So if we look at it now, it doesn't do that annoying negative angle or something like that. I think that's too much. We can add some loops to get it sharper. That's too much. So now that we have those holes here, it's we can, for example, fastly, because I think that's a bit too tight, so we can change this. Okay, and maybe use linear fall off. Why it's so? Now it's better. Move it up, move it down. I can't see what's happening. Ah, fuck. Clear fall offs. Move it up. No. Yeah. So good enough for this tutorial, that hole. But let's add the top hole there too, so it's same procedure. Let's take this and this and a new selection set bevel top, and then we can duplicate this. It's a bit slow as it removes the connection when you duplicated, and then it duplicates all the polygons. And let's that this is a bit smaller, I think, but it's not positive, it's still negative. And inset this maybe only 4. So now it's looking quite nice. But as this all is procedural, for example, in my opinion, this is a bit thin, this part here. So what we can do now is we have symmetry. No, we don't have. Let's have symmetry, and let's check just if we just move it like this. So we get maybe better shape, but also we broke something. I don't know what's happening there. Why it breaks? Why it breaks? The middle part breaks. That is because we cannot do that, because these distances, these edges have to be all the same length. So we have to actually scale it. I don't want to scale that, I want to scale wall stuff. Okay, now it works. And now if we can select that and grow it a bit and make it larger like that. Yes, I think you get the point. It stays alive. You can do a lot of stuff, even stupid stuff like this. It's not working very well, but one thing I wanna test is if this works. If I take this, I have something strange selected. So if I take this and move it here, yes, it does work, which is I'm a bit surprised. This part is quite boring. It's nice to play with this thing. Yes. So here we have it. So I had a crash just before end. I'm quite surprised that it took so long before Modo crashed, that I think it's only first crash with this tutorial. If you get here with me, so like and subscribe, and I also will upload this Kene to somewhere. I think I used Coffee, or I will show it. So I made this Coffee page. There's nothing yet. You can donate, but I will upload this Skene there without textures. Those are not mine. So I think I'll put it some price for €1 or something. So you can kind of support me if you want. So that's it for this time. Hope to see you soon again. Last time I made a tutorial was 7 months ago, so I hope this you don't have to wait for the next one so long. See you and a happy modeling or whatever you are doing.